talk about Raheem Morris being at Marshall's Pro Day, where clearly edge rusher Mike Green is being scouted, and maybe he is the guy or one of the guys the Falcons would like to take. It looks like if you look at these mock draft and these projections, there are going to be 2 or 3 guys that are going to be right in the wheelhouse. Even if you aren't an NFL scout, you would say, yeah, the Falcons need to take that guy. Yeah, the Falcons would need to take Mykel Williams. Yeah, the Falcons would need to take Mike Green. Yeah, the Falcons may need to take Nick Scorton or James Pierce Jr. So I hate to throw it out to agitate people. It just seems like it's too easy this time for the Falcons not to get it wrong. It's too easy.
You can't mess up.
You can't.
With all of these edge rushers that are out there. Can you?
Yes, you absolutely can. There's no question in my mind. 100%. We've shown time and time again that we are not able to pick the right guy. Micah Parsons or T.J. Watt was another guy that kind of slipped by years ago.
Well, he was after
Tack McKinley.
Thank you very much. So, yes, we can jack this whole thing up. We've done it before, and we're capable of doing it again. Pete Prisco had his latest mock draft that just came out, and he has Cam Ward, Abdul Carter going second, Shadur Sanders to the New York Giants at 3, blah, 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 goes all the way down to 15 with our Atlanta Falcons. With the 15th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Shemar Stewart. Defensive lineman, Texas A&M, 1.5 monster sacks this season.
6'5", about 270.
Yeah, 3 years at Texas A&M. Each year he had 1.5 sacks. I'm sorry. I like the body type. I know he was a combine warrior. I want a guy that
broke records at the combine for his size and stature.
That's great. Why didn't he break records on the defensive line?
I don't know.
1.5 sacks doesn't get it done.
We got plenty of time to get back and get it right.
We got to call Steve Sarkisian immediately. Get on the. Not Steve Sarkisian.
Say why we call Steve Sarkisian.
I was thinking about Texas. So Texas A&M, whoever their head coach was.
Now, who is that?
Mike Elko.
Let's call him. You got a contact for Elko?
Or Jimbo Fisher.
I know who had him previously.
Yeah, did nothing.
Whose report was that?
There you go.
That mock draft? Who's
Pete Prisco.
Pete Prisco?
I like following him. He does some good stuff.
I don't like his because I like Tankathons better.
He went on to say, tell me Tankathon in just a second. So he goes, Shemar Stewart. They added Leonard Floyd in free agency to help the pass rush, but he's getting up there in years. It's time to add a young one. Stewart wasn't productive in college, no bleep, but he does flash the traits teams love. 1.5 sacks every year for 3 years. That does not compute, but there's got to be something.
I don't like that word flash in that scouting report. Tankathon has Shemar Stewart going at 13, Mykel Williams on the board at 14, and Mike Green and James Pierce on the board at 18 and 22. So Mykel Williams, Mike Green, and James Pierce Jr. could be in that range.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah.
Take one. Let's go.
Catch an SEC defensive endman by his toe.
I'm going Mykel Williams, Mike Green, James Pierce Jr. 1, 2, and 3 is how
James Pierce Jr. used to be your guy. Now is he too much of a crazy
because
person?
In the first draft, Mykel Williams was gone.
Gotcha.
Now on this one, this week, he is available. The Atlanta Falcons, if he's sitting there at number 15, they need to run up to the podium and say, with the 15th overall selection, the Atlanta Falcons select Mykel Williams, edge rusher, University of Georgia, and be done with it. Go sit down and wait for your next pick.